Everybody else waits 6 months after your initial 2 jabs and then go get the booster. Is it too low? I'll turn it up. It is really low now. Man, games that fuck with me like this, I tell ya. Can you hear it now? Title I services. I truly, truly hope that most teachers who work with special needs kids don't have the same attitude about them as I have about him. I'm sorry if that's rude, but you're me? I'm not a teacher. What? Did I miss a conversation or was I mistagged? Because I really apologize. I just want to make sure I didn't say anything horrible. I don't ever want to make anyone feel bad. I don't have kids. I always try to preface everything with I say, I do not have kids. This is just an opinion from growing up with 8 siblings. Oh God, okay. I was like, I don't know what I said. Oh my God, goats! I love goats.
Fancy some cheese, traveler?
Bitch, what? I got the Pfizer, had the AstraZeneca last time. It's been over 6 months, and my second, since my second one though, you should be fine. I mean, as long as it's within, like, he just said wait 6 months after the 2 jabs. I won't kill the goats, not on purpose. Oh my God, Ashley, you're not rude. I've never thought you were rude. Everybody here, you are all very, very talented at having grown-up conversations with each other and not being assholes. Trust me, the mods would let me know or I'd be on your ass. Of course I'll help you.
Never refuse some good goat cheese.
Oh, sorry. I seem to have just run out.
What a douche.
Praise be upon you, traveler. Listen to this old priest, and I will reward you handsomely.
But you're a goat.
You're a talking goat. What's this priest nonsense you talk of?
Don't let my hooves fool you.
My
I'm surely a priest as the sky is blue and grass is green. I was just punished a bit.
Who punished you?
Why, God himself. You see, I was blinded by the devil who fogged my eyes with greed. In a moment of weakness, I took to impersonating a goat devil to earn myself a fortune.
Sales, you've been quite instrumental in the bonking. My entire mod team is very good at bonking, and I love them. I just read and retweeted a letter in response to a legal threat from a Canadian lawyer to an American journalist, and while that sounds incredibly dry, it's the funniest thing I've read in quite a while. The legal argument put forth by the Canadians is referred to at one point as jumbled, oily poutine. And that's not even the best bit. I will have to look at that on my break. Holy shit. I'm just sitting in the corner drooling. I love your drool. It's great lube. Ashley, have a wonderful lurk. And if you pass your daughter, you give her a hug and birthday love from me, okay? Okay, why should I care? Rude. Tell me the rest.
Next.
I managed to get my hooves on the fortune, but it came with a price. God punished me for my lapse in judgment and made my costume into a skin. Soon after, my wife found no more use in keeping me around and sold me to this crazy shepherd.
Oh, my lord. Oh, if she comes by, let me sing to her, okay, Ashley? I want to sing her happy birthday. Can I get your skin for $4.99? I gotta grind up a little bit of weed real quick, guys. It's Faded Friday, and... you know. Because they refused the vaccine... I don't feel bad for anyone who refuses the vaccine anymore. I was honestly thinking of making my Halloween Twitter name Classy, quote, does her own research, Katie. Because that's a pretty scary Halloween. If you guys have any cool Halloween names for me, by the way, throw them at me because I got no ideas. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I really, really don't feel bad anymore. Thank you, Ashley. Like, obviously, like, no pressure, but if I was a little 8-year-old, I'd be pretty excited that a girl on the internet sang me happy birthday. And I think everybody deserves a happy birthday. Nyan, we gotta hydrate before we dehydrate. Where's David? I mean, the crazy part is like, you are part of the military, which is, you know, designed to protect us. And you won't do something as simple as get a vaccination to protect people. I don't think you should be in the military. That's pretty straight and clear that you are not caring about other people. It's H2O o'clock, motherfuckers. Sippy, sippy. Oh, tell me, Safi, my mom's been telling me stories that are heartbreaking and very rageful. Yes, they're terrible. 20 fucking vaccines to be in the military, right? Like, you need 4 vaccines just to go into middle school, but this one's scary. None of it makes sense, guys. I just like to poke fun at it. I'm a comedian by nature. This is just what I'm gonna do, but I have no solutions. I don't feel bad anymore. Cheers. Religious exemptions? What religion? Seriously, killed? That's insane. How does your wife feel about it? Is she getting, like, fucking burnt? You know what's funny? Game, by the way. Damn. No, get. Where's your brother? Where's Trick? He's under me. He's hiding from you. Sit. Sit. Stay. Good girl. They are adorable. I love them, but she gets so full of beans. Look at her. It's a good girl. She just gets these crazy moments sometimes. Ooh, did you guys buy the house? Zach bought it. That stare, I know. The Victorian child, haunted Victorian child stare. She's a good girl. Look at those pretty teeth. She's got gorgeous teeth. Good girl. All right. I'll help however I can.
You seem to have redeemed yourself. I'll help you get out of this pain.
I'll be your most faithful companion.
Low.
I'll carry
Down.
things for you.
Get down.
I'll ram your enemies in combat. I'll use my priestly blessings to heal you.
No.
Anything. Just get me out of this pen somehow. I beg of you.
I hope his name's Philip. Yeah.
I'm not promising anything just yet.
Wouldst thou... You know I have a sign behind me that says that? I don't know if you guys can see it. Right there. Wouldst thou like to live deliciously? No. We're not gonna go see Ginger because my parents are visiting.
Fancy some cheese, traveller?
I'd rather we talk about your goats.
What of them?
It's okay. At least I get to go to High Lung. I know. It's because we cut back on all that avocado toast. Welcome back, Vile. Is that This illness is killing people and crippling the lungs and organs of even more people who aren't outright killed, and the vaccine is offered for free, and people are refusing it. The main difference, as someone stated before, is that polio's ravages were clear and obvious, while COVID's ravages are more hidden. I mean, I think COVID's ravages are they die, and they're not, like, limping around the world showing you, you know? That's what I'm hoping for. Honestly, where we live is, like, kind of a concert mecca. So I'm hoping I just get good luck and they come back. Denver gets a lot of concerts when it's like not COVID. Give me your goat.
One of them can talk. Can you not hear it? I want you to leave it in my care.
What do you mean? All of my goats can talk.
I see. The black one. What do you want for it?
Oh, you must be mad. The black one's useless. She barely gives any milk at all. Still, I'll not part with it for just any amount of kopecks. However, if you prefer a job instead, get rid of the Roman bandits nearby.
Mel, that's
and
fucking
I'll
great.
Give you the goat.
Well, they're looking to shut. I mean, we were gonna default, and I guess they approved a budget through to December 3rd. So we're not gonna get shut down until December 3rd. Ooh, Ashley, how was it? Oh, dude, how fun. Do you guys have a pretty good venue? Mickey, how was it being at a concert? Were people like masked and shit?
Bandits, you say? Never mind the goat. I'll have to deal with them. The
What?
tars-
I want the goat.
Fancy some cheese?
I've changed my mind about the goat. I want to buy it.
I know, Mickey Scott sent it to me in a DM. I was like, holy shit.
My instincts were right. You are as foolish as you look.
Oh, I'm a
Good luck
fool.
catching me.
What a little cock ass. I'm gonna turn the music down just a little bit. Oh, it's a tiny place in Charleston? Oh, nice. Typing is overrated, honey. I can get through it. You're fine. Oh, bitch. I forgot this game's about fighting and not just pretty music. I wonder if they do their music in-house. Has anybody played this? Bitch! Give me your money, bitch! What did I take? Depression? What? Okay. Sure. Congrats, you're now depressed? Yeah, what did I... Oh, depression. It's a thing. Details, that's what I want to see. It hurts everything. Hammer pushes back. All hit enemies when flying. Enemies are pushed farther back. Weapon... It breaks faster? I don't know how I feel about broken weapons, y'all, but here we go. There's a star. Should I go inside the tent? Hello, ma'am? Maybe it's just that chest I just got. Yeah? Only that you either showed your vaccine card or got negative COVID tests. And I have our vaccine cards. I carry them everywhere. Ooh, we're fully open and just about fully vaccinated. COVID isn't even a real critical illness here. Yeah. The problem is that we have such a high number of people that are unvaxxed. And even if you're vaccinated, you still carry the same viral load. Oh my God, the dust behind me is bats. Look at it. You see the bats? I just noticed that. I'm sorry. If you're vaccinated, you still carry, like if you come into contact with someone who has COVID and isn't vaccinated, you carry the same viral load. So you're just as communicable. So it wouldn't be a problem if not so many people were unvaxxed, but because so many people are not vaccinated, we're just walking time bombs to those people, you know? So I still try to correct PPE, wash my hands constantly. I try to social distance, even though I'm vaccinated. Well, the vax, it should stop the spread if everyone was vaxxed. That's herd immunity, right? The theory is if enough people are vaxxed, then there's not enough people to have it be transmittable, but there's way too many. Robo, they don't want to understand it. Like, I'm sure you see it all the time. Where I grew up in the Hillbilly Nation, it was like people only believe what they already want to, or something like that. How do I say that? It's like their predisposed belief system is safe and comfortable, so they look for information that backs that up. Yeah, Pyro, absolutely. I would, Anguish. Hell yeah. It's confirmation bias. Thank you so much. Yes. Confirmation bias is what it's called, and it's terrible. Hold on, the music's too loud again. I don't know if it's me or the game or what's going on. It's so loud. Oh, Neuro! Oh my god, I love you! Oh, we're getting a mini lecture. Oh my god, here we go. Vaccination does actually significantly reduce the time period as to when you're actually infectious. From a community transition standpoint, it's actually very valuable, but when a community is not majority vaccinated, it's hard to see the benefit. Oh, thank you for being the smart person in this conversation. I'm a little stoned. It is Fated Friday. Especially in the context of Delta, exactly. Thank you, Neuro. Yes, and what Neuro is talking about when it comes to the community being vaccinated is herd immunity. I love you, Neuro. All right, what the fuck is this?
An old stone oven sits alone, worn out by time and weather.
Dude, Aenia, right? Like, the fact that today there's more infections than there were last year at the exact same time, and we have a free vaccine available that is proven to keep you from dying, even if you get the rare chance that you're reinfected and people still won't do it, like... Sarah. Let's cheers to Sarah. Sarah's off to a video interview. Or, yeah, not a video, phone interview. Jesus Christ. That's exciting, Ike. Yeah, that's another thing Neuro dropped on us the other day, because I wasn't sure, and you know me, I do not spread misinformation, but Neuro confirmed that if you're immunocompromised, get that fucking booster shot, and it's 6 months after your 2 shots. After, you know, your main. I think most people got 2 shots. I think the one that was 1 shot was pretty rare, right? Oh my god, Aenia, we talked about that the day before yesterday. Oh my god, we talked all about chickenpox parties. Did you know that I'm sure you do, someone did that with COVID and their little girl died? Like, I think she was 11 or 12 years old. Some fucking dumb pearl-clutching cunts had a goddamn COVID, like a chickenpox party, COVID party, and the daughter died. It's not a joke. It's not, like, we laugh like that awkward, like, ha, that's not real. Ha, ha, ha. What? It's fucking tragic. All men on Portugal get the single shot vaccine. Really? Why is that? Ooh, Pyro, I'm excited for you. Same, Bobo. Yeah. Yep, from CDC guidance. CDC recommends that people with, which, by the way, Neuro works with the CDC. This is his guidance. CDC recommends that people with moderately to severely compromised, Jesus Christ, Katie, compromised immune systems receive an additional dose of mRNA COVID-19 vaccine at least 28 days after a second dose of Pfizer BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine or Moderna. So were those the singles? Were those the 2 weird single ones? Or are we talking the booster? Most people who are immunocompromised folks. Exactly. Those were the doubles. See, I had Pfizer double. But I will be getting a flu shot, and I cannot encourage you guys more. There has never been a more vital year to get a goddamn flu shot than this year. Holy shit. Get a flu shot, please. If you can. Obviously. Whoa. You know, Pyro, my second shot didn't make my arm sore, but made me really tired. First shot, arm sore. And I did it in 2 different arms. You'll just get 1 more shot for the booster, so in total, you'll only have 3. Yep, 2 primary, 1 booster. That's what I thought. I was making sure I got the total right, yeah. And this only applies to the Pfizer Moderna. So we're not calling it Comirnaty anymore, or Comirmanity, or whatever the fucking name was. What was that fucking sack name? I hate it too. I was like, there's no way a scientist had to do that. Comirnaty, I think is what they wanted to call it or something. I don't know. It was real bad. By the time the T cells ramp up, the antibodies which rids you of the virus. So short time to spread. Without the vaccine, your body starts from 0 working out how to deal with it exactly. And by that time, you're fucked. Ooh, I love you, Ike. Mashup community. I think they were too. I don't know why, though. Like, we were already like, Team Pfizer. Oh, that link's going to be funny, Barilla. Thank you for that. Yeah, my second shot just made me tired. But, guys, having a sore arm and or being tired, even feeling a little crappy, let me tell you, it's better than COVID. We have people in the community who tell you all about how they still can't taste or smell anything. I could tell you about how almost 100% of the autopsies on people who die of COVID have blood clots littered throughout every major organ system of their body. Yeah, I'll take a tired. I'll take a tired. Cheers to being vaccinated if we can and being very socially conscious because we care about everybody, not just our neighbor. Cheers. Is your smell still fucky, Anguish? How long has it been? Like 8 months? The vaccine gives you blood clots, don't you know? Oh, and it makes me magnetic to a key that's not made of magnetic material. Ooh, COVID and pneumonia? Oof. Oof. I'm glad she got out, though. Cut and run, and that's, I mean, I hate to say it, but if you end up on a ventilator, you're not ever going to be the same. A ventilator is a life-saving machine. Like, the reason we put you on a lifesaver is on a ventilator is to save your life, which means we're at our last fucking stitch effort, but it fucks up your lungs. The barotrauma to the lung parenchyma is heavy. You are going to feel like you have emphysema the rest of your life, which I've told you guys, do it with me. This is what it feels like to have emphysema. Take the biggest breath you can and hold it. That right there. Now breathe on top of it. I don't want that. I'm good. Repair. Right, Aquarion, same. I had asthma when I was a kid too. Sport-induced asthma, and it was terrible. The wheeze.
There's a
Search.
freshly baked loaf inside the oven.
It is. It's kind of like a balloon stuffed in your lungs. It's described by the overinflation of the lung alveoli, which makes their walls collapse. So your lungs are composed of millions and millions of tiny microscopic little grapes. And those little grapes are called alveoli. And they're literally like a little ball. So if you think about it, a sphere gives you the most surface area possible, right? It's every point of that little alveoli can conduct oxygen exchange between the blood and the lungs, right? What you're breathing. But people who smoke or live in horrible breathing conditions, heavy smog areas, stuff like that, people who end up on ventilators for extended periods of time, what happens is those alveoli get overextended, and so they become floppy and wrinkly and just like a raisin. They go from grape to raisin, but not hard, floppy. So there's no longer any surface area, any tight, nice tension surface area for oxygen transfer. So that alveoli is essentially useless. So people like who are heavy cigarette smokers and whatnot, they will tend to, you'll notice they'll kind of get a barrel chest in their older years because they're taking deeper and deeper breaths, trying to fill that flappy grape area that doesn't fill anymore. Oh, Sean, I know. I went to school for a very long time to learn about it. I'm so sorry you live with it. I watched my grandma die of it. She literally, it's like long-term suffocation, man. Happy Friday! Woo! Second time? I think my parents had it before they knew what it was. I can gift it something? Why would I want to gift it anything? Drink it to be enraged? Man up mead? How about menstruation mead? Let's all agree that that would be a much heavier rage. Spring water. Drink to be protected from unclean. Forever unclean! Let's go up. Oh my god, Anguish, a farm tech dude. What a nice job, man. You're gonna be bored out of your skull, but it's a good job. My farm tech, he was the coolest guy, dude. I remember when I worked at Hopkins, there were some times when I would get a really bad migraine and I wouldn't have Excedrin, but they don't carry Excedrin at the hospital. So he would literally like look up the instructions on how to make Excedrin and then give me like the exact dose of like a Tylenol and a caffeine pill and a whatever else was in it. Like, so I'd have like 3 little halves and quarters of pills and he's like, that's an Excedrin. He was so nice. Ooh, a cave. Oh, Nyan, have a beautiful day. Please be safe. I love you. I will see you tomorrow. Rest. Ooh, what did you miss earlier? Let's see. I don't think we've really done anything in the game yet. Mostly I made a new hammer, which was really cool. Ah, a spinner rune? Sit and spin? What? Okay. Give me what's next. There's bats that follow my weapon and I love it. Look at them. I did murder a chicken. I wasn't going to bring that up. Oh yeah, Yoshi. His ass is going to be kicked for a while. That's one of the worst parts about being an RT is all of the therapies I do for people for the most part actually hurt them. Like, if you're in an ICU and there's an RT in the room, you ain't doing too well. Like gasping and running in panic. Ooh. I want to see what that fucking rune was. Runes. Spinner. Increase fate for a while when the weapon breaks. What's fate? What does sit and spin mean? So when I was a youth, David, it was a term that vulgar boys would use for very small women that, in theory, they could sit upon their dick and spin them around without ever lifting them off said dick. I don't know why you would do that. It doesn't sound like it would feel good or anything. I don't. To each their own, I guess. I am not a sit and spinner. Ooh.
Must have used it to defend himself.
Steal it.
I might find a use for it.
Oh, and it's, well, yeah, we're there. That's what I mean. You weren't doing very well, huh? Yeah, David. Yeah, steroidal inhalers suck and they stink. Hoppity hop? I've never heard of a hoppity hop. Blushes.
Praise be your soul. So glad our paths have crossed, dearest blacksmith.
It's always
I thought
something
I
weird,
was
David.
doomed. My brother must be worried sick for me.
How did you end up tied to a tree?
Oh, I sold all my brother's hay at the market, but a band of thieves cornered me and robbed me blind on my way home. Be kind. Don't leave me here. Set me free, I beg you.
Sheltered little me was thinking it was something to do with